Ooh, my room is hot today, guys. Let me pull up the chat on my screen. Pop out chat. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, boys. Whew, my freaking room is so hot today. You're gonna see me sweating the markets. Let me announce to everyone as well. Okay, what's up? What is going on? Let me open the markets. Let me see what the 15-minute orb is doing. Long way to go. So let's see who we have in the chat. We have Boffor, we have Ixia, we have 4925k, we have Gonze, we have Interstace. What's going on, guys? Drunkenness, what's up, my man? Jamon, what is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, huh? My mic is working, right? Yeah, you can hear me. Whew, man, my room is hot. VWeb Charles, what's going on, my man? You choose my stream over Topstep today, huh? I appreciate you, VWeb. By the way, VWeb Charles, I have a question for you. If you can choose only one, would you choose anchored VWeb or overnight VWeb? I always wanted to ask you this. Data Bensei, Saintsam, what's up, my man? Toretto, my Italian friend. I was on vacation last week. Did I miss anything? You only missed that we broke Topstep record. Danny Simple Trades. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Let's see. We have 10 minutes until this freaking orb is finalized. I don't think we're gonna... I'm seeing a little divergence with this high, but I think it's no more divergence in few seconds, but there might be. Let me put the orb colors. We have blue orb. I have Flossaveli, Moxking, Soka. Moxking, first time here. Cheers, man. Not many people willing to help for free. That's what we do here. I mean, if trading pays, why I need to ask from you guys money? I hate everything about course selling, so of course we're gonna do this shit for free. Hey, it's huge. What's up, my man? Good morning to you too. We kind of have divergence. It's okay. No, we don't. Okay, we duck out this yellow. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna return to normal market. I'm honestly looking for shorts today. It was a zombie rally day yesterday. That makes me excited for shorts. Cyfrost, what's up? Whew, my room is... Wait, guys. It's getting a little bit too hot here. It's sunny. Estonia weather is finally it's freaking turning into summer, spring. What's up with the unique time frames 3, 6, 9, 20, 27 minutes? I'm gonna have a long video about these, but to tell you a short story, there is no statistical theory behind those time frames. It's about Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors, whatever you want to call him. He had a belief that 3, 6, 9 are the secret numbers to the universe. And I thought, why not apply this to the chart? So 3 minute, 6 minute, 9 minute, they all kind of combine, right? If I look at 9-minute candle, that's 3 3-minute candles. And then it goes into 27-minute candles, which is 3 9-minute candles. And then it goes into 3 hour, 9 hour, and so on. And there's also a little bit correlation with EMAs. If you look at 9-minute EMA, it's coated with 9 EMA. Like, look at this yesterday, 9 EMA, 9 minute, right? It holds it like, I don't know what. Same thing with 9 hour. I don't know why it works. If it's anything related to Nikola Tesla, so to say, belief, but that's the reason. I just believe that he's one of the biggest genius of our entire human history, and why not apply to the charts? I don't focus a lot on 9-minute or 27-minute and so on, but especially with crypto, they sometimes give you really interesting insights to the market. And also there's stochastic. Again, I'm dropping the first video of trading framework today, and it's gonna explain, like, I'm gonna drop a series on my YouTube which will explain every single aspect of my trading. Tesla was the GOAT, Edison sucked. Trend is very strong right now. If we get the proper short setup, it could be a really good one. Joey Lay, what's up, my man? Inna time started in Europe. Inna was my childhood crush. When I was young, that was the hottest woman I ever seen. I don't need orb on this chart. I'm on the wrong chart. As always, I wait for the first 15 minutes. Not gonna take any trades. Let's put the anchored VWAP as well. VWAP charts used anchored. You answered me. So you will choose anchored over overnight. Me too. Me too. I think like overnight VWAP is amazing for targets in a sense. Like if you get super extended from the overnight VWAP, then you can use the VWAP as a really good target, even if you go against the trend. And then the anchored VWAP is kind of between them, and then the anchored VWAP will be your deciding point whether you hold it until the VWAP, the overnight VWAP, or not. So I understand why would you choose anchored VWAP over overnight VWAP. Overall, we are extremely bullish, right? But we are, I feel we are a little bit getting extended. If you look at the daily chart, we are crawling towards all-time highs. It looks like the bad news is not able to take this market down, but there is something cooking. And what's cooking is that daily is on 65 RSI. You know my 65 RSI. It is a bull trap, 35 RSI is a bear trap. Now when we have daily at 65, by the way, I noticed yesterday something really fucking sick about those bull traps and bear traps. If you don't believe EMAs, if you don't believe the bear trap, bull trap, I'm gonna show you something that I noticed yesterday on the charts. If you are in my Discord, you probably know where it's going. But if you look on the weekly chart, we bottomed out at 100 EMA, which is one cool thing about this last local bottom. But we also have a picture perfect bear trap, 35 RSI on a weekly plus 100 EMA. Like that was like the most beautiful bear trap you can have with that RSI and EMA. My first crush, NFS Underground 2 opening screen girl. We all gonna get cooked by a Trump tweet, I can feel it. Let's go check. Are you home from Portugal? Okay, what we have? We have 4 more minutes. Four more minutes. ES is more bullish than NQ right now. Kinda. What's the percentage wise? I mean, NQ is up more. MC channel, what's up? How come the 100 VK is different for me in TradingView? It's probably because you don't have this P adjustment setting. I don't know if you can see this P adjustment setting because my camera is in the same place, but if let me show you what I mean. You probably have, wait, what the fuck is this? Let me show you. You probably, this PHS setting will fix your EMA. No, I don't want to exit this. We are in the VWAP activation bands as well. Boys, it's gonna get juicy today. Why do you not trade for the 15 minutes? Too volatile, and one of my main strategies is 15-minute range breakout. So it's just against my rules to trade first 15 minutes. Too volatile, the market doesn't usually have direction. Usually, not right now, but usually that 15-minute opening candle doesn't have any body. It usually have wick and wick, like doji candle kinda. And yeah, for me, every time I trade the first 15 minutes, the market is way too choppy. It doesn't have usually direction. It doesn't make sense for me. APV, what's up? What time frame do you take trade on? I don't have specific time frame. But confirmations I usually use 5 minutes. So 5-minute closes are my kind of like confirmation tool. If 5-minute closes above something, I'm a happy man. But also if I trade the trend, I take the trades on 15-minute 9 EMA, for example. I will take that trade on 15-minute time frame. How do you set up to be adjusting? It's just in the corner of your trading view. What do you think about big market crash to the war in next times? Can't predict those things. It's I hate predicting things. I do think, like, technically we are super bullish. Trend is bullish. Daily, weekly, 4 hour, 1 hour, every single time frame is bullish. But I think we are due for the pullback, especially because we had a zombie rally. We took out a lot of those highs that are from beginning of February. We took them out in what, few weeks. I think we are in for a reversal. That's my opinion. Did we close? No, we didn't close the 50-minute orb. Rafi, did you get it? Did you get it? Should be fairly easy. It's just in the corner of your trading view. But my camera is in the same place, so. Still in Portugal, chat? How's Portugal? Is the weather better now? Okay, so we finalized the 50-minute range. Let's see what this market wants to do. Is it similar day to yesterday? Man, if we're gonna have same day as yesterday, that would honestly make me a little bit excited, but also not so excited, because I want to short. I just think we are, like, if you ask me why we are due for the pullback, okay, stochastic 1 hour is not so overextended anymore. I mean, it's actually, there is a room to the upside. The fuck is this music? I need to pay copyright music. Dino, what's up, my man? Still windy, just waiting for my Latina to finish jet lag. What a man. Let me see what's the key areas doing. Okay, we're entering actually into a key area though. That's 26, 25, 800. So these purple boxes, whatever you see, these are just key areas. If you like fair value gaps, it's also, I think, a fair value gap here, but these are not based on fair value gaps. They are just key areas where we have had a lot of fighting before. Is it last week? Oh, we have a huge... These are single node prints. They usually act as a magnet as well. Okay, I'm starting to look for shorts probably. Okay, we came out from the VWAP activation bands. Nice. Are we out of those things? Man, it's looking juicy for shorts. We have 30 minutes until this 4-hour candle. How's this 4-hour candle closing? Bullish. But I like how this VWAP activation band setup is starting to look like. Let me see what everything else is doing. Kinda choppy. Every single market is kinda choppy. What trade did you take? No trades right now. Up 400. Ah, that's a combine. I took overnight little short with 10 micros. It's a combine account, but no trades on the XFAs. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I wish I was up 400 on my XFA, but Man, this is cooking like a nice short, but is it time to short? I'm a little bit doubtful if this is the short, but I'm starting to also believe. Let's see, we are not rushing into any trades as always. I would say I'm a super patient trader. I don't rush into any trades. I will take it when the setup is screaming at me. But I'm kind of liking this VWAP activation band idea here. How much would you recommend risking on 50k XFA per trade? If you start from zero balance, you shouldn't go more than 2 micros. How much you should risk? It depends on the trade, right? If you top ticket, you shouldn't have wide stop loss. If you wait for confirmation, put your stop loss where the idea doesn't make sense anymore, like where it actually, the whole trade idea is invalidated. I need to put the music a little bit more quiet. It's a little bit pissing me off. I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm wondering if we're gonna have a orb breakout. But we have a divergence though. We have a, like, the smallest of the smallest divergences. We have ES, you see this, right? 15-minute SMT, yeah, you're seeing the same thing as me. I'm not believing it yet. I think we are in for a juicy pullback. But the orb high short doesn't sound the worst, to be honest. It's just a VWAP. I'll wait for a little bit more confirmation. I like the shorts here, but it's also not like... Actually, there must be something cooking here. There is something cooking here. Even Rico says juicy pullback, wait for his sell and go. Yeah, that was the last time we streamed, huh? I got stopped out from freaking amazing trade. My stop loss was the better entry. And I like how this VWAP activation band is cooking, although I would love if we explode into them for one time. RSI is still bullish too. 5-minute is above 65. 15-minute above 65. I'm not seeing anything that screams. Do we have any news coming? Let me see quickly. Let's check all the news. No, we had PPI today, right? It looks a little bit like it wants to have an orb breakout, in a sense. How wide is the orb today? 100 points. That's usually the orb that you play the breakout. It's not the widest orb. Do you have something that tells us to short? No, Russell is not snitching. We're finding some resistance in this 25,700. We're definitely finding some resistance here. It's not managing to kind of break out from here. Guys, need to stay patient, as always. But we have 8 minutes until this 4-hour candle closes. I'm starting to feel like Atomic, what's up, my man? I'm starting to feel like the 4-hour opening that we have in 7 minutes has been the best for setups. The songs make me think of We Are Charlie Kirk. You know what's difficult about bullish market like we have. The market opening has been super quiet. Yesterday, Friday, like when we are bullish, we have that zombie grind up, right? Yesterday was like the most zombie rally ever, but I think, wait, let me see what the volume profile is doing. We have such a long way to go down. There's so many targets downstairs. Kinda want to jump into shorts here. You're so patient, bro, holy. That's the secret of 100 days. I don't rush into any trades. And I'm starting to like, because we are not breaking the orb high. Not on any... Okay, 1 minute kinda close, the candle above it. Is this a bull flag? I don't think we missed a short. I mean, it's 40 points if you jump into shorts here, but I like the setup, but it's not screaming at me yet. Okay. Let me see. I want to see divergence with this high. That would be nice. What does doji candle mean to me? Not much. Market is indecisive. But that doji has to be with high volume, right? We have one doji here. The first red candle. And the volume is not like super high, but it's... I think... I'm staying patient. We have 4 minutes. I like that. Yeah, it's the... It feels like NQ is doing a fake out a little bit. What's the 50-minute RSI? 50-minute RSI bullish. 9-minute bullish. 5-minute kind of losing the 65. The patience is the key. Shall I up my contract for short? I mean, shorts are not bad idea, but it's not like... Do we have any order flow people? Do we have Vape Lord in the chat? HFuture, you was here, no? Are you seeing anything on the order flow? Oops. That New York VWAP is really holding us. Some sellers are entering. What's the tape? Spot 15. Tape is turning into bears as well. We have 2 minutes until 4-hour candle open. I will wait for 2 minute candle. Sorry, the 4-hour candle. Patience is an edge within itself. Yes. Yes. The thing with trading is we are programmed. I don't know if it's a right or wrong word. I don't mean this in any bad way, but we are programmed that we need to make something happen in order to have result, right? We come in into trading with we want to make this amount of money, we want to achieve this today, we want to make something happen, you know. And this is like everywhere in life. If you want to get something, you need to make something happen, you need to do action. In trading it's the opposite. If you have a goal, if you have a goal or target for your trading session, then you're kind of like, I need to make this happen, right? Let's say you have 300 as a daily profit goal. Your mindset is like, I need to make 300 today, right? And in trading it's the opposite. The hard work is patience. We don't need to make anything happen. The market needs to happen for us, and then we execute, then we make something happen, right? So that's like, we have 1 minute 20 seconds until this candle closes, and then I'll probably go in with the new candle opening. You are in short 733. I think shorts are amazing here. I'll just wait for the 4-hour candle. The market is not so volatile that even if I get in late, I don't mind this 40-point stop loss. It's not really 40-point stop loss, doesn't scare me so much. Okay, we opened the new 4-hour candle, kind of bullish. Yeah, this is what I want. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Patience. Yep, I'm gonna build into this position now. I don't have target downstairs yet. What's the view observation bands? 780, 779, 779, 76, 776. I don't have downside target yet. If it's gonna if it's up I don't know 100 points, then I'm gonna instantly, then I'm gonna think about it, but I'm waiting for confirmations. We have a chance to break out the lower orb as well. 725. Man, it feels so good to trade when I'm not trading the green streak. I'll be honest with you guys. I feel the pressure is off. What is this? 782. I like the low volatility that we are getting. This, yeah, I'm gonna have a big target on this trade if I'm not gonna get stopped out. But I like the low volatility. This stop looks huge, but it's 58 points. 58 points is nothing, guys. If you're actually gonna get some drop. If you're not gonna get drop, I'll stay even more patient with my next trade. But we're struggling at the orb high, right? There's two outcomes of this market right now, I feel like. ES might give us divergence as well, which will make me scale into one more contract. But there is only, we drop quite soon. What's the maximum micros you trade for 100k? With Combine, you can see me trading 10 micros as well, but that's a really momentum trade where I'm not gonna hold my trade. It's more like 30 points, which is like 400, 500, and I'm out. I trade a little bit more scalpish way, more size, but more in and out, more tight stop losses. Where's the 749? Let me put this as well. Yeah, my scale in is the orb high. That's where I will maybe scale in as well. But what's the maximum micros you trade for 100k? Yeah, it's if it's a combine account, more aggressive, 5 to 10 micros. If it's funded account, it's the same. It doesn't matter if it's 50k account, 100k account, 150k account. It will be really similar trading. What's this crazy divergence? I mean, it's actually like if we actually take out this high on ES, I'm starting to fall in love with this trade more and more. Let me do something. Let me just mark, because that's my target. The target is the overnight lows. And if like ES takes them out before, then maybe I want to get out from my trade as well. No, nothing yet. Now we need to stay patient, guys. Five, 6. No, now it's for me. Now it's just doing nothing for the next, I don't know, however long this trade is gonna take. Let's see if we get some confirmations soon. 781. Yeah, I'm okay with this stop loss, something like this, and that's my final stop loss. Now I'm not gonna touch it. No more touching this stop loss. Wait, I left it in the same place. Wait, 782. Yeah, let's put exactly. Yep, perfect. Oh, now we wait, huh? Now it's the classic wait. Oh, what's my target? This one. These are overnight lows. Yeah, perfect. Let's see if ES will give us divergence. ES is looking to take out this. That's orb high as well. A lot of information from ES here. Please, can you explain all the confluences you saw to make you enter the short? There's not much confluence. I'm kind of waiting for the confluences to come. But the first confluence that was that we started closing candles below this yellow line, which is the New York VWAP, which is what we are kind of fighting right now. So might take that away. We are also struggling at the orb high. So the trade logic is very simple. If we break the orb high, which is let me delete this, which is this blue line. If we break this orb high, then we're gonna go higher, right? Okay, ES took out the high. That's nice. Now we need NQ to not take out this high. If it takes, I'm actually gonna be out quicker than actually now, since the divergence is coming in. I'm gonna tighten my stop loss here, because again, like now we have divergence, right? ES made a new high. NQ hasn't made new high. So if NQ makes new high, this trade doesn't make any sense for me anymore. And it makes sense to go a little bit tighter with the stop loss as well. But we closed 5-minute candle below the New York VWAP. I think we are due for the pullback. We are little bit overextended on stochastics. We are overextended even on RSI. So since we are struggling with the orb high, we'll see what ES will do here. But since we are struggling with the orb high as well, if I get stopped out, that's completely fine, because that will now, especially we have the divergence, right? We have this divergence, which is really nice. I like it. but this divergence can stop existing in, I don't know, few minutes, right? NQ takes out this high, boom, this divergence doesn't exist. And that's also why I have more tight stop loss, because now I want to be out if the divergence doesn't exist, right? NQ takes out this high, there's no more divergence, no more reason for me to have any reason to be in this trade. So then I will take a small loser and that's it. But as long as this divergence lives right now, I like what ES is doing. Let's see if this divergence is enough. Let's see. Have you proposed to your girlfriend? Did my girlfriend send you to the chat? I haven't proposed to my girlfriend. I feel Atomic, you have some kind of reason you're asking it. I'm a spy? Yeah, with my girlfriend I'm not surprised. Let's see if NQ will hold the divergence. If not, I'm even starting to maybe like longs and just play the trend. But super radical, there is not much confluences. It's more preemptive trade. It was with the 5-minute closing below the New York VWAP. And now, like if NQ takes out this high, for me it doesn't make sense to hold this trade in any way. And yeah, as you see, I have a tight stop loss as well. If we take out this high, which I think we will, it's a little bit too tight. It's a little bit, it's losing the divergence that we want. It's the last chance. Yeah, I think this trade is cooked. Yeah, we are not able to have any divergence here. Wait, it's the last. Maybe we have. Maybe we have. We still have, right? NQ made a lower high right now, but it looks like it wants to cook me out. And if it cooks me out right now, I'm honestly starting thinking maybe the longs are just ride the trend until it is. It reminds me a little bit when Trump was, you believe in this trade? I mean, this belief is gone 764. I mean, it's a little bit too tight divergence, to be honest. And we closed outside of the 15-minute orb as well. But ES is flying compared to NQ. ES is definitely flying. But I don't think this trade plays out. Yeah, the divergence is gone. I'm gonna be stopped out any minute. So now there is no trade idea anymore. Another bullish day, huh? Another bullish day. Yeah, every other index is kind of breaking out as well. ES is now the question is, what's ES target? 768, 774, 74. My entries 747. Man, I'll be honest with you guys, I feel so much less pressure now when I can take a red day. Maybe this will be the only trade I take today. Maybe I will try to short it one time and that's it. And that's gonna be my first red day. The way I need the first red day, I truly need it. I don't want it, but I need it. Oh, we are actually have a little bit bearish action. I'm also gonna reduce my target to VWAP, but I don't think this trade is anymore as good as it looked few candles ago. But 444 is it's quite good risk reward on this trade. Are we going to the VWAP deviation bands? Yeah, looks like it. It looks like extremely similar day to yesterday, where you don't really want to short it. So I'm not sure how many tries I'm gonna give this market in terms of shorts. Like the next short has to be do you trade micros only? Yes, I only micros. Only micros. Man, imagine if it's like the last stream we had. Stops me out and then it's time to thump. No, I don't think so. I think it's now the longs are more favored. I think it's smart to ride the trend. Shorts are going to get blasted. I feel the same. I feel like if my next trade, it would be longs, honestly. I'm stopped out. This market is violent with shorts. I was feeling shorts, now I'm not feeling anymore. Now I'm not feeling shorts anymore. We have 15-minute candle closing, super bullish. Yeah, this is okay. This trade is over. Let's find a new trade. If we do find new trade. Kinda makes me want to play the OR breakout as well. Yep, I'm stopped out on this one. I'm gonna leave it for the journaling. If I will take any wait. Actually, ES is cooking something. ES is cooking something. If it retests orb, I'm probably going long and leaving a TP way up there. It's not the worst idea. I also start favoring longs more and more. Because you're riding the trend, but there is something right now. Yes, it's getting reaction from the deviation bands. But like, do you want to short this market anymore? If you look at 1 hour chart, right? It's like, do you really want to short this market anymore? I think that was my only try to short this. Honestly, let's check some targets. We have a nice support area here. Let me put it on my chart as well, so I'm not gonna forget it. That's the all-time highs, right? Man, all-time highs today. It's not impossible. It's a little bit stretch, but it's not impossible. I'm willing to take one more trade with VWAP activation bands with much tighter stop loss. There is a VWAP activation band trade here. Not yet. I want NQ to kinda 798, but it's extremely similar to yesterday as well. And if we have a 2 zombie rally days, if we have today, we don't have any pullbacks. And we have yesterday, you can bet your house that I'm gonna keep shorting this this week. Just made 3K on longs. Thanks for the signal. You're welcome. There is a VWAP activation band trade here, kinda. Yesterday as well, if you watched yesterday the market, oil hitting 8 weekly EMA. If you watched yesterday market, we had a like, the thing with zombie rallies and VWAP activation bands is we stay extremely close to them, but we never hit them. That's also like the zombie rally indicator that I have seen. This is inviting me to short a little bit again. just based on the VWAP deviation bands. It's not the worst setup in terms of the VWAP deviation bands. But my risk would be super tight on the next short. I'm just in my stop loss right now. The funny thing about oil is the physical oil price is completely different than futures price. And my little bit question is how long they are able to keep it. I think the Brent crude oil is the physical price, and then you have the futures price, and they're extremely different. And the question is like, how long the futures price stays as it is. What's your favorite time frame to take execution? Executing 5 minute, 3 minute, even 1 minute if I'm looking at this chart. In terms of, if I look at 15-minute EMA as a trend trade, then it has to be 15 minutes. Or not, 15 minutes, yeah, 15 minutes. But not like, I don't have a rule that I only trade. And that VWAP deviation band is kinda doing VWAP deviation band things. We have divergence in terms of ES getting reaction from them. NQ didn't touch them. But it also looks extremely similar to yesterday. Extremely similar to yesterday. I'm not seeing. We are not retesting the orb high, which would make sense maybe for longs. This trade is distracting me. Which would make sense for longs, and we are not also touching the VWAP deviation bands. So I think the right choice is sit on your hands. Do we have any RSI divergence? We kind of have RSI divergence, but it's still above 65 RSI. Okay, NQ is going towards the deviation band now. Let's see if we can get small divergence here. My stomach is making noises. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit cold. Wait, guys. It's a sunny weather outside. Oh, okay. I think if I will short it again, that will be my last short today. Probably. Okay. Russell is a little bit snitching, to be honest. We have divergence as well. It's the smallest. We are talking about millimeters in divergences. I wonder what's the delta single bid absorbed all of this. So there was a big buyer, huh? There was a big buyer here. Okay. I have about 1 hour to do stream because I have appointment to go tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen with the stream. I'm moving tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm moving tomorrow, we'll see. So this week we'll be moving. Next week I should be in the new apartment. This is... honestly, I like the shorts again here. ES is becoming weak but acting like it wants to go up. I mean, anytime we start to build range in top, I think it's a cheap trade because your stop is in a really obvious place. I'm looking forward if this market can actually touch this VWAP. We are only 20 points away. New house tour when you're settled down in your new place. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna have a completely new background. What's the size of the new apartment? Oh, it's nothing big. It's about 60 square meters, 3 rooms. Okay, I'm willing to maybe take one more short on this market. Let me see. $26,000 is not far away though. Yeah, we're coming to this important. This yellow zone is an important area. We are so close to this. That's been the fighting zone. Let me see. And everything else is. The indexes are a little bit divergent, guys. 809. If I will short it, it will be my last short today. Closing 5 minutes, opening new 5 minutes. I like the short idea here, but I'm not seeing any. Dow Jones is Dow Jones the snitch today? They're selling with volume as well. Yeah, I'm willing to. This will be my last short of the day. I'm willing to build into this position a little bit. 809. If I lose this trade, I might call it the first red day, honestly, guys. Why make my first red day super big, huh? But I like that we are getting a little bit divergence between the indexes. Don't even think of shorting in the market. Of course I think I was shorting of this market. You think I don't have the strength to lose? I have no problem losing a trade. No problem of losing the trade. I stick to my bias in terms of the idea that I have for the next few days. If I don't hit my short today, you will see me shorting tomorrow. I will take small cuts. I'm not gonna lose big. But I've seen this market do this before. I know what this market wants to do. It wants to do some rally into a nasty pullback. That's my opinion. Again, not financial advice in any way, but that's my belief. Yeah, that's why Atomic is my last short. If I don't hit it today, I'm not gonna take any more shorts in this market. Again, it's the small cuts. When it pops Monday, Tuesday for no reason, Yeah, you're right. Like, the maximum I have seen Zombie Rally is 3 days. We are now entering into the 2-day territory. And when it's 2 days, for me it's just building something juicy. We still have divergence as well. NQ is looking okay. We're coming to the Vive activation band. My entry is exactly at Vive activation band. No, it is. And let's see. Why Dubstep haven't put you on live yet? They usually move traders to live after 5 payouts. I think it's because I am from Estonia, and Estonia was ineligible for a live account for a long time, and that was the reason I wasn't put live for some time. And now I think it's any moment. I honestly think also that my account size is too small. I don't think they see the point of putting me live with what is 16k account. It's probably not consistency. Yeah, I think it's not consistency. I agree on this one. Probably not the consistency. Haven't seen this in a long time, huh? A red day in full of sea of green. Man, I was honestly so relieved when this whole record thing and everything came together. I was like, the last few days of the record, before I hit the record, before I hit 100 days. Okay, this Vive activation band is a little bit chasing me, chasing away. Red Day party. I'll honestly celebrate my first Red Day, because that takes the pressure away. There is no more, oh, there is a streak, there is nothing that I need to trade for. Trading a green streak is trading a another position. It really feels like another position. Go for the 1k red like you said. I'm not sure if I'm interested in losing that much. Before the record, I was like, okay, I can risk 1k. I can risk 1k, but now wait, that's the 15-minute open. Record made to be broken. Yeah, good luck who's gonna break that record. I know the sweat it takes. I know the sweat it takes. I think I shouldn't short that 65 RSI. But maybe I like danger. Maybe I like danger. With HFuge said something really interesting. But before I read HFuge's message, there is few things that are happening here to kind of indicate me a zombie rally. When we look for reversals, we want price to really kind of attack those Vive activation bands. That's where my scaling is as well. It's a little bit escaping me. That's fine. That's tightening my risk. But on those zombie rally days, right, we know we have this 65 RSI that you see the price is not going below. That's my favorite sign of zombie rally. But then the next kind of sign is wait, I'll show you in a moment. my next man, but I like what Dow Jones is doing. Dow Jones is kinda might be the snitch today, although I don't believe Dow Jones is the snitch usually. I believe Russell is the snitch and Russell is bullish. Let's see, we are doing something. Kind of finding some resistance here. Yeah, I'm hungry as well. But what I wanted to say, so we have the 65 RSI, right? 3 minute, 5 minute, 50 minute, all of it is above 65 RSI. But also what we do on those zombie rally days, Jesus, I can't finish my point. We stay below those VWAP deviation bands. I think before coming down it will violently go up, grab all the liquidity and dump. The question is, has this not been done? Because we are above a lot of like daily previous highs. All these February highs, if that's what you mean by liquidity, we've taken them out. There is important area, this area here. But on 4 hour we've taken all those highs. So I don't know. I'm okay losing small. It's all about losing small, winning big, right? I lost 160 with 3 contracts. I'm hunting for $200 with 1 micro. Like it's all about losing small, taking the small cuts, and then when you have a good trade, you have a good trade. I know my win rate is, let's check. My win rate I think is 75. So that means I can lose out of 10 trades, I can lose 3 trades in a row, right? Wait, this thing, let me. So I can lose 3 trades and then still win. Let's put it like this. Yeah, 14 April. Yeah, my trade win rate is 74. So I can lose 3 trades in a row and still be good. The important thing is that I lose those trades in a small fashion. But I feel today is, again, it's gonna be my last short of the day, unless there is like huge confirmation that I should short this. But I'm just seeing like 1 minute breakout volume high, 1 minute breakout volume high. So it makes less and less sense to short this. And for me, 2 tries is enough. The question is, I will be down if I lose this trade, which I think I will. I will be down, let me think, I will be down like 300, a little bit less, no, not 300, a little bit less. I believe the market will remain bullish until Friday. That will be quite an extension, but I mean, this market is so bullish, don't get me wrong. This market will stay solvent until longer we can stay. The market can stay irrational until we can stay solvent or whatever, right? I mean, that's kind of the things with shorts, and that's why, like, if I short this market, I'll go for the bigger trade with tight stop loss. Do we have any news? Do you guys know? Trump is tweeting. Europe is desperate for energy, and yet the United Kingdom refuses to open the North Sea oil, one of the greatest fields in the world. Tragic. Norway sells its North Sea oil to the UK at double the price. They're making a fortune. UK, which is better situated. Should drill, baby, drill. What the fuck? Here sitting in the buy side is risky. I mean, the longs are the higher you long this, the more expensive they get, right? Because we can have a bullback that will stop you out, and market stays bullish. We can have like a healthy bullback. So I think like chasing this with longs is not for me unless there's like really heavy bullback, and I'm like, okay, this is a nice time to jump into longs, but yeah, I rather try to find a good trade location for short. Even if I lose, it's a small lose, and if I'm right, it's probably that I'm right with at least 100-200 points. Like if you're gonna have market, okay, nice. I like what Russell is doing now as well. Russell is kind of snitching. Now it's looking like a real short setup. Probably the best we have seen since the market open. What he actually tweet? He actually tweet, "Trill, baby, trill." Are we even surprised of any of this anymore? Nothing major happening in the news. Are they gonna rock pull it now? Okay, 5 minutes is at 65 RSI. Are we gonna lose the 65 RSI for the first time today? Not the first time, but almost the first time. Then we have 15 minutes as well. I would say that's the best setup we have had for shorts today. So I'm happy in a trade, because if it doesn't work out now, then I'm not sure how many shorts I want in this market anymore. But this is actually now looking like a real setup. Oh boy, I am getting hungry as. The problem with shorting a zombie rally, and we are kind of bouncing 65 RSI as well. You see this? If you don't see this, now you will see. But the problem with shorting zombie rallies as well is if I'm gonna get stopped out from this trade, it's probably quite a long wait, right? It grinds against you slowly. Okay. Whatever we had in the market one candle ago is gone. Let's see how EMAs are supporting the trend. Nah, still haven't properly retested 9 EMA as well. Is today the first red day? Never in a million years I thought I would say that, but I would be happy for the first red day. If it happens like this, right? If it happens with me revenge trading, that's a different topic. But if it happens with taking 2-3 trades, losing, my target is 25,740. I'm stuck right now in a short. I mean, I honestly think this is the best setup we have had for the shorts. We had to stay patient, but we are kinda, you can say we are bull flagging, but we are also a little bit, like, we are showing some signs. There is a volume as well. I have I really have about 1 hour. I have a meeting. I have not appointment, but I'm meeting one of my friends at 7 p.m. Right now it's almost 6, so let me see if 829. Yeah, that VWAP deviation band is really escaping me. But I like this trade a lot more than my previous trade. The question is, if you're gonna stay bullish today, how big is the pullback? You think this is the best short setup today, since the market opened? We are getting a first resistance with volume. There are some signs from other indexes as well. We have Dow Jones that is kind of leading the race to the downstairs. ES was breaking out, now it's not anymore. But don't get me wrong, the bulls are still in control as long as we have that 65 RSI. More confirmations needed, but I like the short now more. How confident are you for your target at 25,690? I mean, it's the VWAP. My target is the VWAP. So I think if we're gonna have a nice pullback, we're gonna retest the VWAP. But first, we need to get past this bad boy, which is the anchored VWAP. If we start bouncing from the anchored VWAP, I might take the small winner, not wait for the actual VWAP. No, but we're not really breaking the structure on 5 minutes yet. Give me 1 second, I want to see one message. Let's say if this 15 minute is actually gonna start doing something. We had our not first, but yeah, we had after close one red candle as well. But we have a lot to go to we have a lot to go before I will get confident in my target. We need to break the 5 minute candle into the orb. Then we have the New York VWAP, right? These are like the first targets that I will be, like if we confirm those targets by 5 minute closing below orb high. Ran, what's up my friend? Can we expect a reversal or just deep pullback? And it looks like no reversal today. There's not much happening. We had a volume selling it for the first time, I think. Not on ES though. Like if you would ask my confidence for this short, 5 out of 10, I would say. It will grow with confirmations. Right now I don't see any confirmations. We're still like, we are holding this 65, let me put it a little bit higher, 65 RSI perfectly. Already got nice 1 to 3. Nice, well done man. We might have similar kind of divergence building. ES is taking out this high. Yes, he's gonna take out this high. Yep. If it's gonna be my first red day, that would be probably the best way to take the red day. If my first red day is small, that's always been the goal, right? If the first red day happens, it's gonna be small. Before the record break, it was a little bit different, because then I was like, okay, I'm gonna fight for the record with maximum minus 1008. I think right now probably take one more trade, so minus 500 will be the number maximum I'm willing to take as the first red day. Making it small, making it healthy, having account tomorrow to trade. These are the things that matter. Still have small position long, but trading at the moment, close 90% of it. Nice. Let's see, ES is, yep, ES took out this high, yep. Are they buying this with volume? No, I don't see any. I don't see much volume buying this anymore, which is a good sign. But this is looking extremely like a zombie rally. It looks a little bit close your eyes and buy this, but that would be 15-minute 9 EMA, 753. So maybe if we go to 793, 750 even. Yeah, 753, 750. That would be the. What VWAP settings you use? Default ones. I put the anchored VWAP. You just go to this toolbox, choose anchored VWAP. You click here. I can show you. You click here on this anchored VWAP. Man, I'm getting so hungry. And then you find your New York opening candle, and then it's gonna give you the New York VWAP. Same thing for NQ. And the VWAP itself is just, if you go on the, you just put VWAP, volume weighted average price. I can show you as well. Everything is standard. I don't have the bands. I'm not looking for these things, right? It's gonna give me those two lines. I have the VWAP deviation bands, which are similar thing, which are here, these red ones. They're my favorite reversal tool, and right now they're not giving me any reversal setup. Like my reversal setup based on the VWAP deviation bands would be that you break candle inside, you dance inside. Once you close the candle below it, you enter on a retest, and then you trade. If you wait, I need to delete this shit. When you are super close to the VWAP deviation bands, like we are right now, where we don't really touch them in a sense, like we are not touching them, right? Then in that case, that's another indication for zombie rally. But everything is default. Okay, let's see. The short we have, I like it more and more and more. We have a small 5-minute, 1-minute divergence. But what I would say is, if you have those zombie rally days like today, where we don't get any really deep buying, we didn't have any pullback since the open, right? We opened, we were bullish, and of course Simona. I forgot what I want. If we have those zombie rally days, and if you want to short like me, which I don't recommend, then in this case the purpose of shorting a zombie rally is survive those days. I have burned so many accounts. Keep shorting the zombie rally. The more we zombie rally like we have for 2 days, the more we zombie rally, the more confident I become in terms of finding the shorts in the next few days. But if I don't find those shorts today, and if it's zombie rally, that's usually for me, just survive them. Have your losses as small as possible. Man, my entry was that VWAP deviation bands, we are not. My stop loss is now where the VWAP deviation band is. And one thing I recommend doing, I'm not doing it right now, but one thing I recommend guys doing sometimes is if you go to charts and data, change the value to points, because sometimes, you know, money can do its thing with psychology. You see numbers, and sometimes looking at the point value is a little bit better if you struggle to hold your trades. I think I struggle to hold my trades because the green streak, because of trying to break the record. I was just like, find my green trade, get out, get my BNL green. Right now, when I broke the streak, does it really matter? Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, that's my last short. This is Zombie Rally Day. Let's see what the 65 hours, the 65 hours size, even on like ES, again, little divergence, right? NQ retested. I think we have some news right now that little bit looks like a wick of a news. So be extra careful with your trades. Okay, I will try to probably wait. Let me see what the view of the bishop is doing. 8-4-3. Yeah, that's exactly like the VWAP observation band is kind of escaping the market, and it's probably gonna do this, and then the market is just, you know, and then it's gonna do more, and then the market is like, it never really touches them. That's a good sign of Zombie Rally. If I lose this trade, what's the daily looking like? Man, those last few daily candles, it looks like, not gonna lie, it looks a little bit like it wants to go the all-time highs. It really looks like it wants to go, at least ES. NQ is a little bit more far away, but ES is looking like it wants to take the all-time highs maybe this week. Yeah, it doesn't look great for shorts. I agree with you guys. It's nothing is signaling me anymore that there is a reversal. And then it's gonna be another day for reversals. You have the 1 hour candle closing. Yeah, 1 hour chart, like, this market is due for a good pullback, but timing it is the hard one. Okay, we have half an hour, no, a little bit more. I have 45 minutes to stream to you guys. 45 minutes to stream. Yeah, now, like, I was hopeful from other indexes as well. This market is so bullish. What do you guys, what should I order for food today? Do you have any recommendations for me? I think like any short time frame candle that we are forming right now is only because we are lamb curry, rare steak to celebrate the first red day. I ate steak 2 days ago. I made myself. I love making steak myself because it's like you buy it from the store for maybe 15 euros. In the restaurant you pay like 50, no, not 50, you pay like 45. In the restaurant it's better, but I like to make steak myself as well. We'll see. If I'm gonna lose this trade, there is gonna be one more trade that's gonna decide whether it's gonna be the first red day. We'll see if I can find it on stream. It might even happen that if we, you know what's been making hard to play this market also? We have had not a single orb retest. Not a single orb retest. In yesterday it was the same. We broke out from the orb and then it's like it's question like if you wanna chase this and hope that it plays out the same, which I don't recommend because then you're kinda ignoring your rules. But there hasn't been like orb breakout retest. You know what that makes me question? How's the 5-minute orb? Because if usually 15-minute orb is not working so well, that means it's mechanical trade. I told you guys many times. So let's see if we should maybe start looking for 5-minute orb trades soon. Like look how clean 5-minute orb is looking, right? This blue zone, we broke out, we retest, we go. I wanna see if it was same for yesterday. Where was yesterday orb? Let me check. This might be, we might find something interesting here. Yeah, breakout from the 5-minute orb is the same as but today 5-minute orb was the answer. And why I'm saying this, you know, I usually trade 15-minute orb, but like 15-minute orb, 5-minute orb, 30-minute orb, it doesn't matter what time frame you choose. Orb is, we might break 65 RSI. You're damn right. But it's the new 1 hour candle open, right? We just might be making a bottom wick on the 1 hour candle as well. But what I'm trying to say is like I trade 15-minute orb 99% of the time, but if I notice that the 15-minute orb is not working anymore, then it's mechanical trade. That means there's a lot of automated traders, whether it's big traders or small traders, who have the system automated, wait for the 15-minute breakout retest. We are not getting it the last few days. That means the market kinda is shifting to another orb. And right now it's looking like 5-minute orb might be cooking something. So maybe if we come tomorrow to the market, I will pay more attention on the 5-minute orb, because today this 5-minute orb is super clean for longs, right? We make it, sorry, this one. We make the 5-minute orb, breakout, retest, and on 15-minute there's no retest. We break, I mean there is actually. That was the retest, the first candle. ES didn't even give the retest. And you know why protecting streak is now really good as well? Like when I'm not protecting the streak, why it's really good? Because let's say I win the next trade, right? I will be up. We have a long way to go, but I'm just giving you hypothetical. If I win this trade, if you're gonna go to VWAP and I win this trade, before the record, I will be like, okay, that's it for today. I'm not gonna find any more trades because I'm protecting the calendar. Now it's now it's more like, if I find the setup, I will take it because I'm not afraid for a red day. Makes sense now. After the week down on market open, I went long thinking we grab liquidity to move further up. Yeah, it's another thing. Like, you can preempt that 15-minute orb as well based on the high time frame trend. We are high time frame bullish, so maybe you try to kind of take the trade where the orb low is, because as soon as we extend to the upside, as soon as we have the orb breakout, you're like, nice, I have a nice trade. Let's see what the dubstep traders are doing. That's more interesting. 60% are long, 762. So the average shorting price on dubstep is here. And usually, like, my belief is that dubstep tilt only shows us the dubstep traders, right? And I know it's not the whole market, but usually, like, we as a humans, we have quite collective bias for everything. We think we have unique experiences. There's not much unique experiences in life. So what I'm trying to say is, if dubstep traders get short from there, it also means probably a lot of retail market is probably short from here as well, or around here, right? The market has been so bullish. I think a lot of people are trading like me. They are trying to find the pullback. As soon as we get any aggressive action to the downside, everybody jumps into short, thinking that's the one. I'm building an app to break down the commitments of traders report that comes out on Fridays, hoping it will help understand what the market is actually doing. I think looking at MOC, looking at the last 1 minute of market close. Yesterday we had super bullish MOC. MOC is the market on close. It's the last orders the big boys submit before the market close. There has been a lot of buying. The question is, like, how many people are starting to lose confidence in shorts and are just like, okay, this market wants me to only long this market. As soon as we flip the script that everyone starts to long because it looks just too easy, we'll see. Okay, NQ is coming to the orb. If we don't break this orb, I will close this trade. That's now it's the deciding factor what this market is gonna do, in my opinion. Remember, market doesn't work on things which are public domain like RSI, MACD, candle shape, color, BL, news. Yes and no. As far as I know, a lot of institutions pay attention to RSI and EM moving averages. Again, do I have any facts to confirm this? No. I mean, they have the Bloomberg terminals, right? Obviously the algos, the bots, everything, they get the news before us. Not news before us, but it reacts to the news, and probably get news a few seconds before us as well. But it reacts to the news before we can react. So you're right, but I still believe that being a retail trader is the best position you can have in the market, because you can exploit small edges that the bigger boys can't exploit because they can't execute with their liquidity. So it's so-so. 768 support. You mean like the previous high, or what's the support here? I mean, it is the previous low, right? Yeah, in that sense, I understand. It's on a short time frame, this is support. I get what you mean. Gold rebounding up. Is there any correlation between gold and indexes anymore? I remember when indexes were the hot topic, when we had silver craziness and everything. There was a lot of correlations, but I'm not sure if there is anymore. Bro, my stomach is making noises. I don't know if you can hear it. But it's making noises. We broke the 65 RSI on 5 minutes. We are kind of breaking it on 50 minutes as well. It's looking juicy. Retail has it easy because we don't need the market makers to manipulate price to get in our positions. At least that's how I understand it. I mean, we don't need to edge, right? The bigger boys are edging. They are in one position in spot market, which is usually probably longs. You can't really, like, you don't short the spot market, which is usually the bullish inflow that they get from their investors. Again, I'm not financially some kind of expert who knows these things. I'm just from the logical standpoint and what I have researched. So they have the spot, which is just a normal investment, right? You buy S&P 500 without any leverage. That's usually bullish inflow. Then you have options that expire. Usually they hedge their options positions with futures or vice versa. They have futures position and they hedge it with options. And again, like if their client says we need to fill, I don't know, 3,000 ES contracts today, they just gonna buy wherever wherever they get filled, right? They chase liquidity with their algos and everything. So, and also, like, for example, if you trade the 15-minute 9 EMA, like we do as a trend or so, then you probably can't do it as institution. You don't care. Again, as far as I've seen the interviews with the Wall Street floor traders and everyone, they're like, we don't care what's going on around us in terms of retail, because we have like hundreds of millions of shares to take care of for our clients. So again, like the liquidity is completely different for them. They need to cover their positions quite quickly if it goes underwater. That's where they're gonna edge, right? They have shorts, market is going against them, they need to turn into longs. Like there are so many aspects of that what we don't have to worry as a retail. We just press the button, especially if you trade like one mini, few micros. If you trade small size, you can enter whenever you want based on the confluences you have, while those institutions, they can buy the button, but if their order is too big, then it's gonna match the first order in the it's gonna match the first order in the market, right? So if there's only 50 contracts, someone is selling 50 contracts on this level, and they buy 100 contracts, they get filled 50 here, and then they will get filled 50 wherever the next contracts are. So they really need to be careful in a sense on how they. I think, like, what I'm trying to say is, I think being a retail is amazing in this market. You're not trying to fight with them. You're not trying to go against them, those big boys. You're just trying to take a smallest bite of their Big Mac, right? They have a big burger. It's Big Mac XXL. You're gonna just take the one pickle and you're happy. They will get the burger and they're happy too. Okay, we have around 35 minutes until I really need to start going. 790 resistance. Yeah, but for me it's I'm still not seeing anything that kind of makes me want to believe in this short. This super bullish structure. We'll see. We have 15-minute candle closing, not closing bearish as well. If the shorts don't work today we're gonna try it tomorrow. It's not even small size on this funded account. We are not even in the actual market. That's another thing, right? We are trading the sim market. Our orders are not actually processed in the market, which makes it maybe easier for us, because maybe if there are some algos that take into consideration all the limit orders, our stop loss is just a limit order, right? We're kind of hidden from those orders. So yeah, trading prop firms that's another perk or another pro of trading prop firms. I'm not seeing anything in this market. Well, I'll say it again, and I'll say it probably so many times. I don't remember the last time I felt so low pressure to trade my XFAs. I mean, it's been what? It's been many months since I was like. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6 month. 6 months. I would say like 4 months. No, I would say 3 months out of this streak, I have felt the pressure of the green streak. Monday was the first time. No, it's not bullish structure here. Earlier, I agree. Yeah, it's. I'm not saying anything that will confirm that this short is gonna hit, but again, like I said, I think like 1 hour ago, I think that has been right now, this is the best setup the short could ask. We are not breaking out anymore. Of course, this is until we are breaking out. This can change any minute, any second. Trading at these hours to the opening New York. Yeah, the first 2-3 hours is my trading time. Quite when I stop the stream, it goes outside of my trading time. And that VWAP is kind of chasing it. So it's getting a little bit. I have around 45 minutes until my rules I can trade, and then there is like this 2-hour cap where I shouldn't trade based on my statistics, and then I can trade again on the power hour and the last 2 hours of market close. So I have like 45 minutes, and again, if I lose this trade or win, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take one more trade, and that's it for me. Then it's gonna be a red streak, red day or not. Red streak, that's the word I don't like. I am hungry. But I can't order food too because I'm meeting my friend in less than 1 hour. I'm meeting at top of the hour, so in 43 minutes, so I need to go in half an hour. Do you live every day? I try to. I'm still working, so not always the best schedule. Or if I'm on Dubstep TV, I will be on Dubstep TV on Friday. But this week, otherwise, yes. The answer is yes. I try to stream every single day. But this week is a little bit tricky because I'm moving tomorrow. So first I will move to my family house for maximum 5 days because the apartment I'm moving next is not free yet. There's people living inside and they have the contract until the 20th. So I maybe need to spend 5 days in my parents' house or my childhood home. And I don't know how the streaming is gonna be there. We'll see. Tomorrow is a super busy day for me. I'm gonna be moving, a lot of packing, a lot of cleaning, handing over the current apartment. Tomorrow probably no stream or late stream. Thursday stream 100%. from my parents' house, and then on Friday Dubstep TV plus normal stream, and then I hope what day is 20? So 20 is Monday. So Monday hopefully I can move into new apartment. Probably no streaming. I mean you understand me, right? It's the whole moving process is annoying. But then next week, once I moved into new apartment, yes, we're streaming every single day. I'm trading every day, so why not stream it? Oh. And today I have a new video for you guys. The trading framework starts today. You know what I've noticed when I have a red day? Like even when I had the green streak, I still had few days where I was red with the first trades. Like similar today, right? I take 1-2 trades, I lose them, and then I kind of make it back with next trades. But what I'm trying to say is, I think I will cancel my limit order here, because the limit order had different idea. It was based on the VWAP activation band. That VWAP activation band is but the trading frame, trading framework. First episode dropping today. First episode is not so technical. It's more about, you will understand. It's a short. Those will be quite short episodes. The last video was 37 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. It was an emotional video. I wanted to speak. Like there was a lot of people in the Discord as well who consistently told me that, hey, we want to hear your story. How did you get there? So it was a long video. I'm sorry I made you guys watch such a long video. Wait, there's news. Okay, so positive news as well, but the market is, to be honest, nothing major. Well, now it's going, but wait, it disappeared. Do you see this? It was here. Okay, now it's here. So there is a positive news, and we are flying now. Okay, so it's gonna be only one more trade for me, and maybe I can celebrate my first red day. So it's gonna be, if today is my first red day, 101 days was the green streak. Again, I'm gonna take one more trade today, probably super tight stop loss, probably for 3-4 micros. I'm gonna risk, I will be down 250 with this trade, so I will risk probably 200 with a little bit bigger size if I take another trade. And yeah, then it's official. 101 days was the green streak. We'll see. I'll show you guys. There was one YouTube comment was like, so many times you end the stream with the red day, and then you end the stream with red, and then you come back to Discord and say you're green. I was like, yeah, it's because I stream late in Estonian time. I'm hungry. Congrats on your first red day. I mean, it's we'll see when it's official, but 250. I'm gonna risk another 150, 200, and that's when we're gonna call it. But yeah, we have bullish news. This is gonna stop me out, and yeah, I think it's over. I think this is over. Why don't you turn your voice news? It's because the music you're hearing is coming from headphones, so I don't hear it anyway, probably. And I have my phone here, and it's always sending me notifications if there's news. So that's why. I'm not sure. Do you guys, if you're more technically smarter than me, if I'm gonna have speakers, revenge it till you make it. No, no. If today is the first red day, I'm honestly happy, man. The psychological pressure is off, but if I'm gonna the notifications are super late though, you really need to have voice news on. So the voice news are coming from here. Ah, voice news, but it shows delayed. Connected. I'm stopped, by the way. Yeah, I'm stopped. Okay, so 250. Gonna be one more trade for me. And yeah, it's only delayed like 30 seconds. I mean, in general, I don't think it's smart for you to try to time the news. The algos, computers are still much quicker than us. Always will be. I'm long from 25775. Shall I stay in? I have positive news. Why you shouldn't stay in? We have positive news. We are reclaiming the 15 minute, and you can make this 65 RSI up. The zombie rally RSI. I think any longs are good. Now we have positive news. That's gonna push the market even more. Only one micro though. I mean, that's my favorite size. It used to be. Now I'm going more 3-4 micros probably, but we'll see. If I'm shorting bullish market, it's still probably 1-2 micros. And maybe when we start getting confirmations, there's chance for bigger micros. Okay, so 256. Why things are happening? Yeah, that's true. Invest Gospel as well, but I'm not sure if I can hear this on my when I'm sitting like this. Okay, I'll have 20 more minutes to stream to you. We'll see if I find my third trade on during that. Man, it is. I think it's official. I think we have our first red day. Honestly, I think we have our first red day. Just keep trading structure. Yeah, that's also if you're long. Might not be the worst idea to trade the structure. I don't believe it yet. You've seen me come back, but I'm not trying anymore to come back so hard. I'm gonna take one trade. If that's my comeback trade, then it is my comeback trade. But yeah, it's not gonna be me pushing it. This market is zombie rallying for 2 days. If you have balls, long this. Longs are the question for me. The more interesting question is ES actually gonna go all-time highs? Guys, we are not far away. We are 7-0. I mean, okay, it is a little bit stretched, don't get me wrong, but there is a chance for all-time highs. It's my turn to break your streak. Please go for it. Please go for it. If you claim it, I'm not gonna try to reclaim it. I never want to do this shit again the way I did it. If it happens now in different way, that's a different thing. But I never want to protect my streak like I was protecting it. Man, there is a wait. Bro, there is a juicy shortcoming this week. I'm telling you. I am telling you guys, there is a juicy shortcoming. We have what? We have 1, 2, 3, 3. We have quadruple top on stochastics. You will understand me soon. That stochastic needs to cool down. It can extend, like this 9-hour stochastic. Do you see this? But it's kind of... It's not today, when the shorts are in. But I'm telling you, it's coming. But until it's coming, ride the trend. If I would have taken longs today, I would be up 250. I tried to short it, small cuts. Today it's not stay never stopped out. Today stay always stopped out. Oh, it's trading. Okay, so I have 20 minutes to stream. Tempted to take it. Short. I don't think I'm shorting this market anymore. If I would be shorting this market, we need to be bearish like on 30 minutes, like higher time frame. If I would short this market, this is, no, I'm not gonna lie, that 4-hour chart looks ridiculous. That 4-hour chart looks ridiculous, and I mean, like, the best reversals happen when it looks as bullish as possible. Do I let it run or shall I take it? I'm up 120, was down 200. Trail it. Secure 100 or secure something. But at the same time, like, you can feel regret if you don't let it run. So maybe trade it a little bit. Secure, like, make sure that you don't let the winning trade turn into a loser. I think we dump tomorrow starting in pre-market. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we dump today. We didn't. 2 zombie rally days. I've seen what this market has done with those zombie rally days. Those zombie rally days, you need to survive them. Orb high retest was the trade today. Where did we retest? I didn't see the retest today. Let me go on a 5 minute. Yumi, oops, sorry. You know why I'm happy to take my first trade day as well? I don't wanna be associated. I don't wanna be known as green streak guy. I know there's some kind of like sticker, but the whole green streak is you're starting to like feel that I don't want you to guys, like, you saw me losing 2 times today. I meant New York VWAP. Yeah, I agree. New York VWAP was the best trade today. We had VWAP shorts in the chat as well. If we have such a VWAP legend in the chat, maybe that was a sign. But New York VWAP, yeah. But like, I don't want to be like, I felt a little bit when I was in this green streak. I felt a little bit in a position where I'm starting to be perceived as someone who doesn't lose in the markets. And even you saw me on this green streak, I lost many times. We will call you that now. But it's also like, I don't want to be perceived as someone who doesn't lose, because that makes a lot of people copy my trades, which is something I dislike the most about streaming. You know, I hate signals. So I think in that sense, it's also like amazing to take the first trade day. It kind of takes away the perception that I don't lose in the market, because a lot of people, they see the green streak and they're like, yeah, this guy never loses. How is it possible? It's like, of course I lose. But a lot of people see the green streak, they're like, holy shit, this guy been winning for 100 trading days. Well, we all know it's not the reality, right? The only thing I forgot to screenshot 101 days. Now the Dubstep dashboard doesn't show me. Yesterday was the only I took only 1 trade on Dubstep TV. I didn't try to short it more, but the green streak Kuru, yeah, exactly. It's when I posted on Reddit, like, there was a lot of people saying like, oh, you never lose, like, how can I copy trade you? It's like, shut the fuck up, of course I lose. Like, you have completely wrong understanding. But yeah, I don't want to, I want to be perceived as someone who is patient, someone who is following his rules, who is making money consistently, taking the payouts and everything, but it doesn't have to come from the green streak. Flex? Yeah, I'm not probably flexing it, it's more I'm sharing the story, because as I said in the long video, this green streak has so many negative side effects. I'm going to head out, leave the losses behind for the day. Tomorrow is a fresh day. I think that's the wisest move. It's I will give myself one more trade because I'm okay losing 300-400. 300 is probably $50 is a little bit stretch, but it has to be good setup, solid setup. I will take this, like the last trade of the day has to be something where I can say that no matter if it's the last trade of the day or it's the first trade of the day, I'm gonna take it anyway, right? I always told you guys, I want my first red day to be healthy. I don't want to revenge trade. I don't want to lose big. I don't want to like, oh, it's my first red day, I can lose 2,000. Serious accomplishment, but you don't want it to define you as a trader, which is completely understandable. Yeah, that's exactly that. I don't want this to define me. Like, I'm 100% confident. We will see in 2 months, in 3 months, but I'm so freaking sure that I will make a lot more money without the green streak than I did with green streak. I'm not complaining about the money I made with the green streak in terms of payouts, but I think it's something I want to prove to myself as well, that green streak is not healthy because it limits you from taking certain trades and limits you focusing on the calendar. It limits you focusing on the BNL and everything. Now I can focus on what I'm trying to be good at, which is trading, risk management, good patience, taking good setups. We'll see. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if it is my first red day, but if there's no setup today, again, I'm not gonna take my dirt trade. It's just I allow myself one more trade, but it has to come. Yeah, man, finally this shit is over. We did 101 days. We made the new record by exceeding it with 2 days. That's enough. That's 6 months. 6 freaking months. 100 days sounds crazy, but 6 months sounds even crazier. If I go into, let me find an empty chart. I want to show you how far away my last red day was. This candle? No, this candle. This candle on a daily chart. So if I go on a 1 hour chart, this is how fucking far was my last red day, which is 158 days. That's half a year. Yeah, it's first day on the stream, you broke the streak. Maybe my bad luck jinxed your streak. No, Mox King, no. It's just like it happened. I had losing trades when I had the winning streak as well. I made it back, sometimes in not the most healthy way. Sometimes I micro scalped. I took like 20 trades. I scalped 20 points, and I was in profit. Sometimes it was really like losing 1-2 trades in the beginning, taking one more trade, and then it made it all back. It's all about losing small, winning big, right? My targets today was always every single trade. It had a big target, didn't hit. Moxing, I enjoy having you in stream. I always enjoy having new names. Nothing to do with you. It's like, be happy for me to have my first red day. It's honestly 6 months. 100 days is one thing, but 6 months it's a lot of time. Man, shut up, I've seen you come back so many times from being in negative, you're not tricking me. But that was during the time when I was protecting the streak. You guys still believe it. So once we started high volatility ranging market, which does mean you might have to change your strategies a little once we start trending again. I know you really like shorts, but don't get stuck on. I will start longing this market more confidently when the music stops for a moment. I always told you I was bearish. My bias mostly is because of the EMAs, daily, 4 hour, those EMAs, right? I was bearish in this area because we were below those EMAs, right? I can show you the same thing on 4 hour. And then I was looking more for shorts. You see this kind of area right now, we are above them, so obviously I have a bullish bias, but it's just other things in this market are a little bit telling me that we are a little bit overextended. So I agree with you in terms of like, should look for longs and you need to adjust for the market. But I think it's also, I think we're a little bit overextended. I think we are super bullish, but pullback to 1 hour 200 EMAs, something that happens on the trendy market, it just confirms that the trend is still bullish. 4 hours, same, at least try retest those 200 100 EMA, right? Once we retest them and we do it successfully, I will be only looking for longs until we come back, come below them. I think I know how to trade the trendy market. I think I was just a little bit too early with the shorts. I think there is a short play this week. We'll see. I don't want to predict the market, but I wouldn't be against you. I mean, sometimes trading against me works. It's the market always have two sides. The winning traders lose, the losing traders win, vice versa. It's the market has always, market is random, it has two sides. Like the most important thing is, if I take old Enrico, the old Enrico would be in without the stop loss, adding to my loser on this short and trying to find my short when the market is telling me not to short. I gave it 2 tries again because I believe there is a bullback incoming. The way the stochastic everything is a little bit overextended. So, but overall, yeah, I think it's all about losing small, and I'm excited to see how the BNL changes once we have confirmed the first red day, because I believe that I will be more it feels like it's gonna be easier to trade, guys. But I think I need to go. I will send you on Discord if I jump into any trades. My last trade I will send you on Discord, because that one YouTube comment said I will always, there's a lot of times where I exit my day with the red and then come back to Discord with green. So don't worry, guys, if I enter I'll send you, not as a signal but as a trade. And guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me, even though when I lose sometimes. I appreciate every single one of them. But I need to meet my friend in 20 minutes. I want to get ready a little bit, maybe get some food in my system. And tomorrow I'm moving. Maybe there is a chance for stream, but if I don't stream, I will give you market updates. You know, if I don't stream, I always try to give you market updates, what I think. I think this market is super bullish. It's due for a small pullback, but that pullback can be bullish. But it's just at some point it needs to adjust the inventory. Don't try to short it unless the setup is amazing. Every sign is telling us it's a zombie rally day. Maybe now, just as I said, we're gonna have a nasty pullback. I don't think so. RSI is bullish. Again, don't look at RSI as it's overbought. If it's bullish, it means the market is feeling bullish. If the RSI is starting to speak against the market, then it's time to maybe consider shorts, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos, being the positive force you guys are. I enjoy streaming a lot only because of you guys. Don't short without confirmation. Put your blindfolds on, long this market, enjoy the trend. Trend is your friend until it's not. So until it's your friend, enjoy the trend. Sometimes the market can be really easy and you're self-sabotage yourself, that like me, that it's not so easy. How can I just long and make money, right? But sometimes it is like this, so don't try to see the same things in the market as me. Anyways, guys, again, thank you for watching. There's gonna be a new video today. I'll probably start uploading it before I go out, so it's ready to be published when I'm back. And if I take any trades, I'll let you know. If not, you saw my first red day in 6 months. Love you guys.